to be upgrading our indoor grow and wanted to make a series on it. But before we did, we wanted to show you what we've been working with, and for the most part, it's worked pretty well. Typically, we start our seedlings over here down on the seed trays. We keep them under these Lowe's Grow LED lights, and they work out pretty well.
So for me, starting seeds, I've had the best luck using Rockwool cubes and keeping a heat mat underneath all of my seed trays. The heat mats that I use come with a probe that I can stick inside the seed trays, and I just set the temperature to somewhere around 85 and 90 degrees.
Over here is our little cloner setup. So for our mother plants that we want to keep the genetics alive and that we pull from on the plants that we sell, we typically start our clones here. It takes about, I don't know, a couple weeks, and then these are fresh in here and already you can see we got roots already growing. And I think this is actually 7-pot Primo. So pretty cool. We do have our mini split, which is a 1-ton unit, and that works pretty well. We tend to stay between 75 and 80 pretty regularly, except for during the winter like right now. So we have this RO system, and it's coming off of our city water. City water comes in, goes through our RO system, which takes out all of the chemicals and gets us really clean water. And then this gets pumped into this trash can, which is my little reservoir. And as it fills, it's empty right now because we're going to be doing this project, so I wanted to get rid of the water. But this float would come up, and then I would actually just mix my nutrients in here once it was full, and then I'd use this lift pump to run through this hose and just water the plants directly. So as long as I was on with my watering, it's worked great. But I'm not always. We have our sprayers right here for when we're doing our foliar sprays. These are really awesome. What we're having an issue with is airflow, bringing in any fresh air. Our CO2 levels aren't where we'd like them to be. Temperature has been a little bit of an issue. We're dealing with these cracks right here in the concrete. The concrete's porous, so we're going to be doing an epoxy coating. The other issue with temp that we're running into is our soil temps. So as you can see, we went to putting these mats underneath the plants to kind of give it a little bit of an insulation value, and again, it's worked, but now we got flood tables. So you guys will be able to see that. Our second shortcoming has been watering. So along with working a normal job, 9 to 5, like I do, sometimes it's hard to stay on top of watering. And with pepper plants and being inside, they're really finicky if you can't stay on that regularly. So we're going to be going to set up this. So these are a blue mat system, and essentially this, I guess, terracotta, it's a porous material. This is full of water when it's set up. And then as this sticks into your soil, as the soil dries out, then the water level comes out of this porous material, and there's a valve in here which opens up to our fertigation system. So part of that fertigation system is having a continuous set of pressure. So we're going to be putting in this well pump, reducing it down, and getting it to a solid 15 psi, which is what we need for the number of plants that we need. on using that blue mat system. This will be feeding the pump as our new reservoir. Last thing that we are going to be jumping into is fertilizers. So, like most of us, I've been using the liquid fertilizer, which has been decent, but this stuff gets really spendy. So, we'll be able to jump into our new system on how we're going to be able to save exponentially with our new fertilizer. But more to come with that. We're going to be upgrading our layout in here because we're going to have a little bit more capacity, and we're going to be setting up the fast fit tables with the botanical trays, and it's going to be pretty sweet. We're excited. But other than that, like, subscribe, keep up with us on our socials, Facebook or Instagram. We tend to stay a little bit more regular on Instagram now. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or anything like that, just throw it in the comments section, and we'll keep up with you guys. And I'll try to post links to certain things that we're using. But if there's something in any of the following videos as we're putting this thing together, if you need help finding anything, just let me know, and I'll add that to the description as we go.